I'm excited our guys could learn from a win instead of like Wednesday when we had to go in there and we messed a lot of stuff up and yet still could have won. And I think San Diego felt the same way, talking to their coach before the game. I mean, both of us had winnable games on Wednesday, earlier this week, and didn't get it done. And so it was kind of a desperate game for both of us, and especially us being at home and homecoming and an opener and all those things, knowing that you have 2 games next week on the road that are going to be real tough games too. So I'm really excited for our guys. This it looked like two new teams. A lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers, a lot of things that I think both teams are going to get a lot better. I think we can clean up a lot of that. I think they can too. But it was a good game for us to be able to make those mistakes and still come out with a win. I'm thrilled with, and this is a team that I think Wednesday rattled us a little bit confidence-wise as far as not being able to finish and everything. And I was really pleased with down the stretch. When we got up 5 or 6 like we did on Saturday, we were able to extend it, and I really liked our disruptiveness on the defensive end. To be able to score 30 points off our defense. This is a team right now, that's how they're going to have to win, is they're going to have to create some disruption and get some points off their defense, because offensively, we're going to be a work in progress for a while. But, that was a good, and as I told the team afterwards, it was a good team win. We played 11 guys, and all 11 were significant in the win, and so I think that's huge for us.
Coach, you talked after the game at UCLA about needing to, put the foot on the gas when you were up 6, up 8. Chance was a huge part of the reason why you were able to do that tonight. Can you talk about him and how he kind of did a little bit of everything?
Well, yeah, Chance is just that left-handed, unorthodox scorer, but the thing I like about Chance is he's aggressive. And, I keep telling our guys we have to be aggressive, disruptive on defense and aggressive on offense, and we were way more aggressive. I thought Colin Slater was way more aggressive today than he was Wednesday, but Chance is he's just sensing that he's got a little confidence, and Costa Rica was really I think huge for him on that, being able to kind of get his quote unquote feet wet, and he was. We really felt like we had a mismatch there with him, and we were trying to isolate him a little bit, and he didn't settle. What I really liked. He was taking the ball to the basket, and again, the team didn't settle. I think we had 36 points and 32 points in the paint. That's a good day's work.
Coach, after the first half, they kept it close despite having 7 more turnovers. What allowed you guys to break away from them in the second half and close?
Well, eventually, I think their turnovers caught up to them, and we were able to score off our defense. Again, I thought we were disruptive defensively. Not, they started missing shots that they normally would make because we had them out of rhythm, and so that's what good defensive teams do. I still think this team, to give up 13 offensive rebounds, we're going to have to get more physical and better. And get people, 1 and out. But I also thought our zone was good, in both games for us this week. And we didn't do any zone in the first half, and we opened in zone the second half. And I think that was disruptive on its own right.
In both games, your team seemed more comfortable in the muck and the mire and the messiness, mm-hmm. right? Is that from practicing with new guys and being a little bit sloppy in practice and understanding that you can get offense and get points out of situations like that?
So what you're saying is when we're messy every day, the mess doesn't bother you. If your bedroom's messy, every day, it doesn't. That's a good try, but I don't think that's a nice way to put positive spin on it. But no, I think the messiness is frustrating, for everybody, and yet today I think we were able to, as we call it, link up and play through it better. I really thought when guys screwed up today, our body language was so much better than it was Wednesday. Wednesday, it just felt like every turnover was the end of the world, or every mistake, guys were mentally, fragile. And I thought today mentally we were tougher through the ups and downs. Every college basketball game is going to have ups and downs. And I think, wasn't it Kansas and Duke that had like 40-some turnovers between the two of them in their first game? So it's part of college basketball this time of year, and you got to play through them. And I thought our guys did a better job of that today.
Coach, you guys are now 9-0 in the last 9 seasons on homecoming. Obviously, the crowd was excited to see you guys play tonight. What did you think of playing in front of them? It
was great. It's great to be, I think that Andy Fee has done a great job of helping us get some more home games this year. We have 6 home games. It's the most I've had since I've been here. As I told our guys, we need to win them. We need to go 6-0. And I think 7 or 8 is the most preseason wins I've had since I've been here, and with great teams. And these, if we continue to get better, we can win some of these road games too. But we've got a lot of work to do. And like I told our guys afterwards, we were messy in certain areas, but it can get cleaned up, and it's a lot easier to clean it up after a win than it is after a loss every time, because again, I think our confidence is a little bit better after this game today.
Chance, Coach talked after the UCLA game about how if you guys had an 8 to 6 point lead today, he wanted to see you, put your foot on somebody's throat. You took the lead and did that. How were you able to kind of take that game over in the second half?
I kind of just fed off the crowd's energy today. My teammates, they found me the ball in the right spots, and I just feel like I can help the team increase the lead drastically, and I feel like we just fed off each other's energy, and then that led to the lead.
Colin, at UCLA, you had 1 point in 22 minutes. This game, you had 18 points in 35 minutes. You obviously were a redshirt last year, so yeah, you're not a newcomer to the Walter Pyramid, but how did it feel to finally show LB Nation what you could do?
I'll start by saying I could have played a lot better defensively. I know the points kind of are the highlight here, but it felt good to have this first home game and get this win under our belt. That's the main thing I'm proud of.
What about you, Chance? How was the atmosphere for you tonight?
It was great. The crowd just gave us a lot of energy that we fed off on, and it just kept us going throughout the whole game.
In both the UCLA game and today, you guys seemed more comfortable and willing to get down on the floor, be in the muck, the slop. Like, the game started a little bit sloppy. Why do you guys think that this team is better in those moments? You guys were better than UCLA and San Diego in those moments.
I think we got I speak for Chance and I and the rest of our teammates. We kind of come with a dog mentality. Like, we were all underdogs, and we all have chips on our shoulders, like major chips. Given our home situations to where we just came from our previous years. So we're all really hungry, and we're like, what do we have to do to win?
I agree with that totally.
You guys, what's it like to grow a team from, all seedlings? I mean, there's only 4 guys back from last year. Paul, you spent the year with the team. But didn't play. So what's it like when you're mixing so many freshmen with a few seniors and you don't really have a lot of experience?
I think I can't even really tell the difference between us being new because we're so willing to adapt and change and just do whatever we have to do to win. I think that speaks volumes for our team. Like, for instance, last night we were all in here till midnight shooting shots, trying to make free throws because we knew we needed to make free throws to win the game and win future games. So we're all willing to learn from each other and have each other's back and really just step up to win. We're all willing to do that, so it's no real difference. What you think, Chance?
Same. Everything we do is together. We just want to lock in together and get it done.
With a larger crowd than usual tonight, did that help with the energy from the team? Did that give you all an extra little boost, seeing all those people cheering you on?
We love LB Nation. Like, every time they come out, they really show out. And that's really amazing for us, and especially the new guys. I've seen it a little bit last year. For the new guys to see it and really understand, like, when you play good basketball, people want to see it. You know what I mean? So we're going to continue to do so and make people proud to rep that Long Beach.